An investigation underway this morning for shooting that happened in Mount Pleasant last night. News 2's Andy Taylor has been following this story for us, joining us now from Mount P, where the victim was found. Annie, do we know how he's doing yet this morning?
Hey, good morning, Brad. Well, last we checked and last we heard, the victim was in a nearby hospital recovering from his gunshot wounds. And here we are 9 hours later and still no suspect. Now, what happened last night around 8:30, a man was walking along the roadside near Remley Point. He crossed over Mathis Ferry and collapsed in an apartment parking lot. And that's all the way on the other side of these apartments, but this is where he collapsed, here at Riverwalk Apartments in Mount Pleasant. Now, we spoke to a witness last night who came home after going to the grocery store, and he heard a screaming from the other side of the parking lot. So we went to go help the man who was on the ground bleeding. He was in such shock he couldn't believe this was happening at his apartment complex in Mount Pleasant, where he thought it was a safe neighborhood.
Just would not expect to have neighbors tell me they hear gunshots right near our apartment complex and then see somebody bleeding, having to call 911 to have an ambulance come into our apartment complex because of somebody that got shot. Just never would have thought that. I've been here 6 months and never would have thought that would ever happen.
Again, the victim is in a nearby hospital recovering from his gunshot wounds, but we want to ask anyone out there, if you know anything about this or if you've seen what happened, you're asked to call 911. Live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Annie Taylor for News 2.